Pastor Rick, and this is Straight Talk on Scripture. If you enjoy my content, if you find value in it, please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. It helps my channel to grow, and I appreciate it. Well, what I want to talk about today is forgiveness. We see in Matthew 18, Jesus lays out how God has forgiven us a tremendous amount, and in turn, he wants us to forgive. Now, I want to address some of you who really, somebody has hurt you tremendously. Maybe some of you were abused. Maybe some of you, somebody got you fired. Maybe some of you have been bullied, and somebody has ruined your life, and you find it almost impossible to forgive. Well, I want to tell you, first of all, forgiveness is not an emotion, it's a choice. And what you're basically saying is that the debt that somebody owes you, and it could be large, it could be an extremely large debt. Somebody may have really done something terrible to you, but you need to forgive anyhow and cancel that debt. Let me tell you why. Because when you forgive, what it does is it cleanses your soul of all the bitterness and poison that's in you, and it sets you free. Being in unforgiveness is like setting yourself on fire and expecting to see the person who hurt you burn. There are three things that I can think of. There's probably more, but three things that Jesus has instituted for our benefit. The first one is the Sabbath, where it's a command, but it's also for our benefit because God knows that all of us need a day of rest and reflection. The second one is the tithe, because God knows that as we're generous, we connect to the supernatural, and something unbelievable can happen in our benefit if we're generous. The third is forgiveness, because God knows that we're not meant to carry around a burden of hating somebody else or just being tied to somebody else through unforgiveness. Like I said, when you are in unforgiveness, it eventually poisons your whole being, and it colors everything you are. And God doesn't want that for you. So no matter how much somebody has hurt you, make a decision to forgive. And even if you don't have the feelings, eventually what you'll see is you'll be set free from that person or people that have hurt you. Well, this is just something to think about. I'm Pastor Rick. Remember, with Jesus, there's always hope, there's always love. God bless you. I'll see you soon.